Get high, baby, get up! Let's go! Win right here! Seriously, let's go!
Please welcome your Houston Texans!
On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, DeMeco Ryans. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
To Harrison Bryant.
Thursday night game.
That's a gain of 6.
I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what you're looking for? It's
intended for Keon Coleman.
Game playing a Thursday night.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
You go to them early and often. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
In punt formation.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
The Texans take
so
over
out come the
first
Texans
and 10
for their opening
at
drive.
their own 23-yard line.
Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Brings
a
up
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk.
The pass on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Complete to Christian Kirk. It's a gain of
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the punt.
Taken down. The Bills get to it. T.J. Sanders in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The pass.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making good moments happen for this team.
Next to score, Texans 7. Bills
It's the score 7-0. So he can be touchdown. He's fair to kick it away. And he'll be stopped at the 25. The Bills offense led by a running back headed out for the second possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
4 yards on the pickup.
First drive.
Sometimes it actually serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Has his man. It's secured. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Bills first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills first down.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They go play action here on first down. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 17
it's a
yards.
pickup of 17 on
That's
that one, and the Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
It's 3rd down at 5.
They're going option play on 3rd down. The ball's out. And the Texans say they'll have it again. They have the option there to slam into the keeper. Expects himself in favor of third.
And you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to downfocus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Brings up a 2nd and 5.
That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yards back to the 34-yard line.
A loss of 1.
A loss on
It's
that
now
play,
3rd
and
down
now 3rd
and
down
6.
gets tougher. 3rd and 6 6. He'll drop the throw. He'll try and do this himself. Able to get this one against the 45 before he's brought down.
The Texans.
Nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards,
First and 10
down.
at the 46-yard line.
Final 30 seconds in this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Man up, and he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Nixon. And Nixon down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down just shy of the
Second
goal
and
line.
goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? They'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone of the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs and get into the end
The
zone.
score, Texans 14
with an extra
Bills
point.
nothing.
And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Bills offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans go.
And it's
called on. So the ball sack to bring up 3rd down.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Man, and he hits him in stride. He's going to have 17 yards. First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
He stopped right at midfield.
14 more yards.
That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's another
This
Bills.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Coleman, the man in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
downfield strike. They'll look to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
The second down pass.
The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is
It's a
third
gain
and
of
4.
7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw again. It's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bills.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
The pass on 2nd down. Intended for Harrison Bryant. Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here.
A 42-yard attempt.
A 42-yard attempt. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up
good.
and good.
Makes
And they
the
will get
score
themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Bills 3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game,
Matt
CD,
Prater
and it comes
set
on the
to
third
kick
drive.
off.
but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for.
28-yard line.
So here are the Texans to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Complete to number 0.
Yards. They take him down at the 26.
Brings up second
that
and 12.
That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they get him down. Takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Texans.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
4 yards. That's another Texans.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in
First
the opening
and 10
half.
at the 47-yard line.
Now play fake here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now. You can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they're seeing. And it's also safe for him. He's driving home and turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Taking the touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds the
number 13.
I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
At the 27-yard line.
2nd and 6. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bills
are going to use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 16
as they
yards.
head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here on first down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
The first down pass.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Number 86, Dalton Kincaid. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And taking it across midfield inside the 45.
That's good for a Bills.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about running into a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
The pass. Complete.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the Texans' 36-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3. to throw. Shakir hauls it in.
Khalil Shakir.
6 yards to pick
6.
up, and that's a first down.
That's another Bills first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Completes to Shakir once again.
Khalil Shakir.
There's a first and 10
gain
at the
of 16
14-yard line.
yards. That's another Bills first down.
Back to throw here. Now the pressure gets there. He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
5 yards.
Now a timeout signal for them. Getting with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
36-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good.
Is good.
They'll get the deficit down to 15.
Texans.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Texans
The
take
Texans
over first
offense
and 10
ready to go here
at
for their
their
next
own
drive.
35-yard line.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And they'll keep waiting on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime
Our
report.
trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Jaguars. Okay, Brandon, thank you. We're on to Week 12 in the NFL's regular season. Thanksgiving coming up a week from today. Hope you're ready for the holiday, but we've got a weekend's worth of games to get to before that. Big one coming up on Sunday night. Playoff implications in the NFC. The Buccaneers against the Rams at SoFi Stadium. Mike and Greg, as always, on the Sunday night call. It comes your way 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on the West Coast. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Alec Pierce. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. 56 yards, touchdown. The Colts are able to come away with the road win. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the New England Patriots. And it's the man who won the Triple Crown as a receiver last year, Jamar Chase. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 52 yards, touchdown. The Bengals run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans
going to take over here to start quarter number 3.
24-yard line.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working off.
Okay, you right
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Pass on first down.
And he's able to get this up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Midfield.
And the
First and 10 now. In Buffalo territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here.
He was brought down by
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. So it's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second
Plays like
and
that are
11.
exactly what this defense
At the
needs here early in the
48-yard
second
line.
half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Second and 11. Completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 20 yards.
Stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Second down coming up.
He was taken down at the
Second and
22-yard line.
from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Taken down and sacked.
A well-designed corner blitz that gets him.
An 8-yard
for a
loss on
of
the
8
play.
yards.
It's now third
And
down.
they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. We'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
On the stop.
Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's
A gain of
fourth.
6 yards.
So on fourth
It's
down,
fourth
Texan
down.
kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Fairbairn
The
able
field
to
goal
put this one
is
through.
good.
So he's been
Makes the
automatic to
score
this point of the
Texans
season, and he
24,
connects on the field goal
Bills
there.
6.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year
Kaimi
long.
Fairbairn to
Converts
kick
on
off
that
for
one as
Houston.
well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this
Take
drive
over
will start
first
at the
and 10
25-yard
at their
line.
own 25-yard line.
Visitors offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Thrown to the
There's another
sideline
stop.
and
One of the
incomplete.
league's best defenses is certainly bringing it
Kamari
again this week.
Lassiter on the coverage.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, second and 10 coming up. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
The second down pass.
This offense in
to
desperate
number 6.
need of a conversion as they come
It's a
to
gain of 4. Brings up third and
They'll look to
6.
throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Khalil Shakir.
No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Mitch
The Bills send the
Wisnowski
punter
in
out
punt formation.
as he'll punt it away for the second time. .47 yards on the punt that
Smith
time,
on
just
the
1
return.
yard on the
The
return.
Texans take over
And
first
the
and
Texans
10
will take
at
over.
their own 23-yard
Houston
line.
set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations. Try to race a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
No gain on the play.
That's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get ready, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's Sutton. He'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the
pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Run back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And taken down just shy of the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to be fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they'll run on the inside. And strong running yards. He's across midfield and down to the 49. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
At the 49-yard line.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed,
and Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
9-yard loss.
Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll look to throw. Sutton hauls it in over the middle.
The 2nd down pass. Complete to number 14, Cortland Sutton.
This is 3rd down.
A gain of 12 on the play. It's now 3rd and 7.
They'll drop the throw. Incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Back out and ready to go.
27-yard line.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9.
Just need a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the long route.
15 more yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. The catch and run,
18
good
more
for 18
yards.
and a first
That's
down.
another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Number 13, ball carrier.
Down right at the line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Credit
A gain
with
of
a
a
1-yard
yard.
gain there to make it
Brings up
second and 9.
and 9.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
It's a
for
good
Bills.
gain of 11.
First
Sets
down.
him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard
They're going to
line.
look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the
Matt
good
Prater
CD, but
lining
things
up
may
for
be a
the
little
point
more
after.
uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on
The
him.
kick
Instead,
is good.
it's still open a little bit.
Makes the
And they
score
got a puncher's
Texans
chance.
24. Bills 13.
Prater for the extra point.
Matt
And
Prater
that makes
is
it
set to kick off.
24-13. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Draymond Smith on the
He nearly
return.
broke that for
The
more, but
Texans
as
take
it
over
is, still
first
good
and
return.
10.
They'll start the
At
drive
their
right around
own
the 37.
37-yard line.
The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming. And
brings up
I
second
sense
and
that everyone in this
15
game knows they need to keep
at
it on the ground. So if you're
33-yard
going
line.
to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Well, they're going to have it across midfield inside the 45.
Texans.
The catch and run good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Finding Sutton on the outlet who makes the catch.
Complete
Now
to
second and
Sutton.
5.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and
Some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
The running back.
He is marrying his tracks behind the
Tackled
line of
back at the
scrimmage.
41-yard line.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop the throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that is against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've done it so well throughout the game. And
Brings up
trusting this
second
quarterback,
and 9.
I think you continue to do so.
Now second and 9. To a first down as the tackle made at the Bills 16.
At the 16-yard line.
Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Makes it third and 2.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On third down, here. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively.
At the 9-yard line.
So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try to run for it on first and goal. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth-quarter advantage.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run. Good his way into the end zone.
Next to score, Texans 31, Bills 13.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's fair kickoff for Houston. Return. Pretty solid return. They got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
At the 41-yard line.
And the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Intended for Dalton.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is too far out in front of his intended target.
Number 13.
The coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. We'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the lead. 2nd and 11 now. Inside the 35. And the 63 yards rushing forward to the ball game now on 14 carries.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So this one in the win column for the Texans, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, I thought this defense just didn't have an answer for him all game long. They tried to change things up, but he was always one step ahead. And he finished with over 300 yards passing and 2 touchdown passes as well.
So for Houston, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.